Hello and welcome back. This is lesson 17 of A Course in Miracles. My name is Sarai. I am a self-love, dating, and relationship coach, and I have coined myself the modern day hitch because I help singles just like you find their most compatible partner, all through the power of self-love, because I truly believe that a healthy relationship with you will manifest in a healthy romantic relationship in your life. Lesson 17 is I see no neutral things. Gosh. Lesson 16 was neutral thoughts. Now we're going off to neutral things. So what is this lesson really all about? It's all context of perception. Because everything that we see, every person that we need, every situation that we are in is really colored by our previous experiences and the thoughts and feelings that were attached to those experiences. So we really don't have any neutral observations about anything in regards to seeing life or seeing things in our life. And the most classic example that I can give you in regards to this is the glass half full or half empty. And you will have different answers depending on when you are approached with that question. Are you in a high? So are you going to be positive and say, the glass is half full and full of opportunity? Or what would your answer be if you're not in the best state in your life in that moment? Will you see it half empty and with opportunities diminishing? The reality is that the glass is just this, and it's your interpretation of it that really gives it its meaning. How does this apply to being single or in a relationship? Let's say you're single and you see somebody in a relationship or you see a happy couple, then you go into that longingness and that loneliness pain or thought or emotion. And if you're in a relationship and you see a single person, then you flip the script and you say, well, they have no burdens and they're free to come and go and do as they please. But see, the thing is that none of these are neutral observations. They're not neutral things in our life because these are made up off of fears that we might have or desires that we might have in our lives. See, the thing about the mind is that it's so powerful and so magnificent in the sense because it has the power to dictate where the story goes for you. Are you going to go down the road of pain and sorrow, or are you going to go down the path of joy and happiness? See, the key thing here is that we get to choose what and how we want to interpret things in our lives. So you can either choose to see the world with love, or you can choose to see the world in fear and despair and all the horrible things that could possibly happen. So imagine seeing the world through a mirror, and this mirror is reflecting your inner state. Is it going to be reflecting inner peace and love, or is it going to be reflecting inner turmoil and chaos? So you might be asking then how do I get myself into a more peaceful, positive mindset? The simple answer is by recognizing that your thoughts shape your reality. See, inner peace begins with awareness. It's about really taking the time to observe your thoughts without judgment and choosing love over fear. So my challenge to you this week is to take the time to notice your thoughts. Notice how they color your perception of what's going on, and that you have the power to determine where the situation is going to go. Is it going to go down the route of chaos, or is it going to go down the route of love? And so I hope that this lesson helps you out. If it brings some type of clarity. As I've mentioned before, all of these lessons are meant to be applied, not just understood in a sense. They make sense once you start to apply them in your everyday life. And if you haven't saved this video, save it for later. If you want to go back to lesson 1, catch up, it's really up to you. These lessons can be picked out of sequence. They don't have to be in chronological order. I'm just doing them this way because it just makes sense. Thank you so much for joining me in lesson 17, and I will see you all in lesson 18. I am sending you all lots and lots of love and light.